the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Abusafo ene Kwame Sefa Kayi ene eye Dr. Bernard Okuboy ena atrese edi achiemu ene na enada se yebe kaya eye the minority caucus in parliament led by Dr. Bernard Okuboy, former health minister, ena atrese wonom edi press conference bi ehye so the current administration John Dramani Mohammed's administration said agenda 111 hospitals na Addo danko kufado enam ni nyansa mu eye ewo man Ghana mu ase yebeboa na ebesi no region biam na etumi ama eye apomudin etumi etumpon onhwe na onom emfa the current update emre oman Ghana because NPP amenyoko no se wo ma yenhwe ha John Dramani Mahama eye campaign wo kan se oba obe complete others no de na Addo danko kufado entimi uncomplete no enso mo ba 10 solid months eni one ente ho hwe. In fact ene Dr. Bernard Okuboy ene Kwame Sefa Kayi ka ensem the facts and figures egu apono so akere the current John Dramani Mohammed's administration say one mo hwe na oma agenda 111 hospitals no anka nwuram nemo omomo modern ase ombetimi accomplete others na yetimi ama yehu say ampana na Addo danko kufado ba oman mu ha no obepo adwuma na aso aba de ama oman no because odwene hu say oman na pomudin enso ehu hia enunti enoka se osisa agenda 111 hospitals no ene Kwame Sefa Kayi no kan Nsem-Pii de kire John Dramani Mahama yenye bre yinti ensem a wonom digu apono so
okame enti de kan no enye ntokwa de kan say a lot of people don't know but Ghana are buying under NPP administration sunk in $347 million into agenda 111.
$347 million.
Yes, who converted using 14 Ghana cedi, the interbank rate then before we handed over power. That's about 4.8 billion Ghana cedis. Now, only 4.8. Now, size can from internal revenue, like government of Ghana funds.
Okay.
And your loan. Now, ya titi ya monre ama ya timi di 4.8 billion asha de mo. The misroni say my enjoy my say. That's all. Now, ma identify over 30 communities are or more general akonenim anka attention was still not contractors in Yejuma by now 30 communities a France mo amutemu a France Gomwa Central mo de enu de 82% Barikese 74 Akim Suedro 75 Ewutu Breku 72 Manso ewo Asene Manso Akroso Eastern Region 71 Brakwami Impoho 75 Ofuansi 71 Abomosu 91 omodo makwenimpa Atimpoku 72 Soutuom ewonkra Pram 74%. My brother Sam George Kajebi Oti Kajebi district 73%. Passa 71. Garu 88%. Sang 79. Yagaba 76. Avedakpa Akachi North voter region 80%. Kweve South Daye voter region 73%. Adansi Asokwa 72. Mankraso Bokro in fact last three no Bokro trade ni kokobi ya commission here. Now me brother now kasama health sector
Tony Goodman
anopa mi chiano o mi nwa penyin mamba asem di ni be gidi so see na it was highly done na bibi na ntochima. We want our people to benefit from investments. Say plumbing no na enye ya with all due respect. Contractor no here plumbing no they work an unfair no. Finish. Me because you're CEO for health insurance. There are projects I finished which were started way back in this era. You do money change. You say the ultimate nipa or there come so any politician. You Ghana ni ona makachi. The onam your friend is saying Savelugu. The owa garu. Uyana ochna obi wa garu. 30 years makai. Uko yue no obi wa garu no kohwa. Ochna onyina na odanya miasi emao. Point I hear and say, and me, I'm a very reasonable person. Me can't say, I buy a card that's all 1.8 billion or so to finish. When you state the size of the problem, you might go to sleep. But start from somewhere. In 2 to 3 years, the NPP administration invested $347 million. All I'm saying is that in the next financial year, you even put in Kabila, senior, you put in even $20 million. It will finish 3. so that those in those communities,
Can have access.
can have access. Then the rest will know that this is work in what? Progress. And one okoboyka. Now, I'm very sensitive to the times. We are around the budget reading. Say budget way. The last time, me and missing that too. The other and say, one Ghana now are committed. That's where it ended. 1 year line be 0 up to any. Almost your auditing. Auditing ya di bonnet. But all I'm saying is that Chrome Haragami or mine ha Yahoo be free. Obiti because of your auditing 3 years Ragami no you.
Yeah.
Because in reality no na kume I didn't know bezo didn't sabe den ebeka. Me can say say but if really auditing a year close to 10 months here, meaning say auditor no we contractor be one over you sika more evidence deal with the person. But the why juma pano you finish. So all I'm saying is that this excuse cry Tony Goodman mano a man misro kakra.
Sorry.
So because it was hardly done. A juma no krebi we. But what are you waiting? It's 10 months. If it was commissioned and some things are not there, go and make sure it is done. It's a continuum. Me minti ave voter ready. And I mean South die. But me kasama won because the work of a leader, the work of a politician is to make the world a better place for someone you don't actually know.
Okay, well, it's about $347 million at the time, according to you.
Yes.
Exchange rate was 4.8 billion.
Yes.
Critics of SAR project, and I'm more SAR project say you prepare your $100 because $347 million. If you 20 hospitals at a go, in thinking one at a time, and then can get by now. You are commissioned by 20, 25. What do you make of it?
Obikasa on company. Say Ajuntre. But I won't say Ajuntre we know about after the facts. That's what I say. Like didn't say Debia ye kwe china ye ken no one sha ye de no boy ye unkomo sa na de asa. Brokami, I will not attempt to explain for the leader at the time. But Brokami, when you are sitting in that big chair,
so we're president.
And easy, we're president. You know what I'm saying? So, Camila, imagine say we're president. Why I say 80 districts? Or you need proper district hospital. Now I can say, gentlemen, I have $350 million. If I said I'll start from all of you and reach 70%,
It's not possible.
it's not possible. So I'm going to choose 3, 4, 5 years and finish that one. The argument on why the 3 will go on one shot, what I feared happened was that nobody was willing to say that choose the other district over what me. So that might have led to why the whole work started off ground. But listen to what I'm saying though.
Me too.
You have the opportunity,
Me too.
low hanging fruit.
Okay,
Sorry, Brakami. Yen for no grass say abandon or starting in our precono. Oh, Castle, 1 year, ebi anka was on started 30. But se see a year bon komoy, ye what 30 a ebi omo dri. Sebi odi awodi kakra shemwa within 3 to 6 months no ebebe. Sikazo odo 30 way sebi because akofa no and yes 1.8 billion na sebi you are buying we air coat no. So the okoboy can say, welcome me nim say you aware, but every hospital is an economic pole.
Because Nyama be
Bro, come leaders, say political leaders sometimes you know you saka to me, you rate me few kakra. You don't have all the time in the world. You have 3 years if you're a president in Ghana. The last year is an election year. If I were the president of Ghana today, forget who started it. These 30 hospitals, I will summon a meeting every day. I will make sure within 3 to 6 months they start, they complete it. So that health workers will be engaged. Taxi drivers will form their unions. People will start building them. Look, create opportunities. When you create opportunities, you don't need to beg anyone to say that you have done well. So the point I'm making is that there are 30 low-hanging fruits. Now, if nothing captures, if no, this budget or government doesn't capture these ones, and we come to next year, it means that it is in the 3rd year. And I will be echo consider one. If what we are all saying in this country, they say, you're starting in the 90s, money, and China and pro. Media have told the country that we sank in 4.8 billion. Now, me take Kasabisu now, Mami Mireho. There was no dedicated funding. Now, how can you start a project? Hey, 60 something years after independence, are we saying that Every project we do for our lives as Ghanaians, it is a white man that must give us the money. Some projects can be funded with loans, but what is a president bidi yayesi Kayi projector? Yeshana Aruba. We should pat ourselves in the back when we say that even for some bold projects we are paying it ourselves, and that pushes me to La General.
La
General had challenges. I was part of those who were negotiating with the Chinese and other partners to bring $60 million to do La General.
Not only Chinese for AD San Common.
Oh, sorry. Now the China for MP are buying the Omu Bon Common. And post COVID, no, immediately we are see economy. I say I won't check Rabano. And Uncle say Omu Nyebium. They will not. In fact, although they had signed some initial documents, they will not. They are not interested in the transaction. So Emma, although not structural engineers, a year assessment, I won't say Dino death trap. Yembubu bubu yenu. Sikano emba. And based on the key role La General play, and I said you correct pressure. Me can't correct pressure because say na me correct pressure na me ma abayno. Pressure heading for Sober Ghana for pressure into the MPP cabinet. Ekufuado abayin discussing or cabinet and said that say China need my scar and ya Ghana sika yeji e Ghana for no ye dey bibesi La General. Right Yan Tuakran, we worked on 1 or 2 certificates. I remember there was one certificate, 7 million euros. The Tuama contractor. And no Emma or starting a Jumano La General. From October, certificate on Modibe 2, Ministry of Health, they started working on it. I have free of it. Back on me. Honorable to forcing the 60 million Ghana cedis a share budget 2025 for La General. Yeah, Kasai say Ochina no Modibe Mama 1 Ghana cedi and call contractor. 1 cedis, yeah, man. Now, brother, how many say contractor no workers na ana ansana abansi sai omo ye djuma obia ekofi. And whether we like it or not, Maka health sector in Accra, population of 6 million. Emergency beds are your bed that baby you said were too soon and do even 400 beds. The whole Accra.
Are you serious?
I'm telling you, emergency beds. Uko Lekman hospital because any emergency beds are about 5 or 6. Just go for 5, 6 down pay. Anything that they better just no bed no. Kolebu me about chairman I be some extra portion emergency. They say the whole Kolebu acquire 30, 35. Yeah, the wheelchair for Otina Sukawa, maybe 45 and do 50. So we need place to be a best soak the rest of the pressure, and that's why La General is very key. Obviously, Okobo na mudi 4 years, 5 years when we sa kasa ni shi yi o Ghana ha because I said Akufo-Addo be the president na Ghana enye maya na any wiase. That's what I mean. Governance is a continuum. President Mahamani, President Mills, may so rest in peace, were governing Ghana for 8 years. Yet the 8 years solving all problems. Anka Nana Bayeno, Anka also made a ceremonial president. Into Mesre, we had challenges in Nsem-Pii by Ankoda. We paid 1 certificate, which means that we were committed. And we have Maka Weno, Mesre, when you know, your contractor is cannot start here. Contractor no, Sebi Onyemi Busuani, what is in a war. Rakam, me Okobo, the Yamiadum, because all Pania Bakwa, Medidi, into me and Yen, Nabama Juma. Baby can so that me drive if I na Ghana for a commodity hospital no munya ya isa na minimum for so by hu say chama general show no ye the pushy correct agenda and na Okobo nso eno so dinanu ehyemu me wie no me can be about other major health structures say ye debt exchange program no ema oma stole na ka me o share project say efia kwanta hospital ne wo no sebi dini na regional hospital ba okomwa sebi I say a Krasibi hospital wo yes enti abanya kukudro use loan arrangement. In fact Amandi contractor na AC me call ho many Mesa ultramodern hospital. It can match any hospital in Africa, but unfortunately they started debt exchange program no because we were not servicing loans, disbursement stopped. All I asked at the press conference is say at least government should give us an idea how far the discussions are going. If not even today or tomorrow, tell us that, in the medium to long term, something can happen. Raga, you know why I'm asking this? We have a history in this country. A champion started hospital, be maternity block, Konfanochi. About 5, 6, 7 presidents passed. Obia Sheni di na watrim. Nanado Nenya Kukudro Kakra, and Oko started the maternity and child block, 500 beds. Now, you know what happened? People don't know. Initially, we were going to continue with the Champion project. You know, that was the cost idea and contract. No contractor. Odru on the report by ministry said, because of some of the serious deep issues with the building, you know, all must come down.
Structural defects.
It even made the projects now more costly. Timaka me fear about me wa ha mun throw down. I say man started debate way. I'm obian sorry and June say in the medium to long term, what can we do with this? One shot in the next 20 years. All these buildings. They say 138 million euros. New one IAC will cover no change. That's the cost of the project. It's about 57%. Kayi. I'm not saying that is the fault of this government, but I'm saying at least this government should give us a plan. The worst case in Zonka say, Ghana, I do we are Kayi to yes beba. Enti obia block of our no yiba. At least give us, and please, nobody should take this for granted. The only thing that makes a politician or leader wake up to start looking at certain topics is when they are raised on a show as big as your show. So, my brother Kando, or no, I mean you have a coupe. The Kayi, it is not at him. Sebio, I've been a minister before. If anything at all, the Obia can be is going to help him. Well, you know why? Oko cabinet, who is health minister? The fact so Sebio Biu and our hospital be said, and in Chelsea on Sabe can show. Sometimes you know me call lobby orders. Me Kayi Dåre and Napo energy minister. Me go who answer the cabinet. Now I didn't know man now Kabia mami. Obia and Kabia mawa. Yeah, chichet scanning sama diasa. Share the system million head share budget mu. Who say you do October? They be ready next budget. One share any discuss is just start here. Meeting say honorable account of cause I didn't need the finance. You be now I ready the next budget. So all we are saying is that there is an opportunity for this government. Now, I don't want to forget this. During the campaign, me body, you won't confirm from your side. He say, hey, I don't know. When free about I be Kayi and yes, and I know some of my NDC brothers said that, hey, who said I will abandon it? And you know why? It's because some of the communities could see the thing manifesting. Yeah. And so we're trying to say we are politicians. We're trying to take advantage. Say, I do one shana, I be a dream, I don't know. But I think most of the citizens bought into the idea. Say, oh, a bed say, I buy people banana wajai. All I'm saying is that say almost on my auditor,
Mati,
but it should not be used Sebio as an excuse. Now one shah, now I jai.
Okoboy made us say, Obi say, as a leader, you make the hard decisions and choose a few and complete and sure it is running. My hometown, Abomosu, has one beautiful but not functioning. And Ode Eno Ebahe. That conversation should continue. Now, all the apostles of abandoned projects in the media are quiet. Now they are asking why they started without finishing. Can every government finish every project it starts? Killian Asamoah is asking.
Na ofa enipa ejina no a emu omu nine enkasa ntia omho wonte se Dr. Brian Champon ene na chitaafo ekasa etia kana Japan wonte se kana Japan na chitaafo eka Brian Champon ho asem omoka edutwum ho asem anomoka Korea Japan ho asem. But all the four candidates no ene omachitaafo nyina no edi Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia aye target ena omo enyina egu ni so a omo din empambro. So Andrew Dr. Bawumia so ehye na pro bonase ewo eye Bunu East region. Na anopay me o video ba ko a mepese meye ho adwuma o ewo dwudwam eso. Andrew ametie Pius Enam Hajede a oye MPP parliamentary candidate in the 2024 elections ewo Esujaman constituency. And where direct quotation or say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was the problem in during the 2024 elections. Tieniyo Pius say NPP aba wo koye no any inkuguodia eba ye no yemfa ho sombo emmo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because ono ena na oye problem no. Enti Dr. Bawumia nti ena NPP eni nkunim. I'm sure okay. Wa ebia ne Pius kan no ebia na no kura bi wom. So presidential Dr. Bawumia ntimi ani nkunim. But offer baby Eastern region hompo constituency been the better pious. Okay. So offer other constituency what Eastern region now. Even though Dr. Bawumia ntimi ani nkunim no, baby says suhum na a very difficult place. Protozwa etimi kodi nkunim. Protozwa nso a new candidate. Ana fe no so aba race nim. But Pius Hanam Hajide ne o blame Dr. Bawumia no. Na oye NPP parliamentary candidate ewo Esojama constituency. Pius Hajide ekulusu ni seat. Wentimi a winning seat no. And he doesn't see himself as the problem. But he sees Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say ono a problem. Can you imagine? Pius Enam Hajide NPP echo 2024 elections. A very crucial election. Na enkrofo ebo party ni sumbo say party ni enkrofo abokro no. Na ye the scandals egu party ni so. And one of the scandals are na assign MPP komu na nunti MPP election na diama MPP no Pius Enam Hajide say oka so dey central for ekọ Australia no one fan central for anko no cause sankrofo bi e dey omko Australia na ebeye a big scandal gomaimu na SSN NPP members defended the reckless decision of Pius Enam Hajide. Okono na MPP agita for ho. Menyi ni se odi MPP agita for no koe. Okono na ni nuanom a oni o maye communications. Ewo pa wo Ghana ha. Ba menyi ni se odi o koe. Okofa nkrofo bi na okan so mo ye nsentwerefo. Na odi o koe chire na eto teye. Na beye scandal kese. Na MPP fo ni ye no mo a omudi o musika no ma ye bi no yenya san efa tu ye ho so ekun ye etwitwa edeje Pius Enam Hajide